Good morning, DCHS.
Today we have a bunch of packages.
Let's not waste any time and get straight into this week's episode of DCTV Gold.
Welcome to DCTV Gold. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Bryson. Our first package is about Mr. Griffith,
who I've heard is more of the fun teachers around the school.
Let's go to our reporter David Isesely for more.
Hello, my name is David Isesely, and today we're going to be talking about Decatur Central. We're going to be in innovation. We have many good teachers in this hallway, but today, talking about Mr. Griffin, the history teacher.
He talks so loud that it makes the people in the front row wish they had earplugs.
All right, so let's go get this party started. So who said Robert Barron?
Mr. Griffith is a really fun teacher. I enjoy being in his class. He teaches notes almost every single day.
He very much likes to throw jokes around out of nowhere. Like, he could just explain the topic and then he just throw a random joke out of nowhere that is like randomly off guard. And that's what I kind of like about Mr. Griffith.
You're on the right side, don't worry.
Overall, I would say he's certainly a strong teacher. He knows what he's doing. He's on topic most of the time. He makes his presentations and things like that engaging.
I enjoy being around young people in particular. I enjoy the subjects that I teach as well too. But like being able to see young people succeed, that's pretty special. Then you gotta know your students, what they need, where they're at, meet them there, and push them to do better. And teaching history, just knowing your content, you know. I really enjoy U.S. history in general, so knowing that content is important to teaching that subject as well.
He's an outstanding teacher. He engages students, and he makes it fun to learn.
A fun fact about me, I think all my students know that I married my wife based on her ability to make chocolate chip cookies, and that I hate Walmart.
There's many different things to take from this class, but overall he's a really great teacher. From having discussions with both sides of the class to having intense discussions. But overall, he's a really great teacher. And this is our teacher of the week, Mr. Griffin.
Sometimes it feels like he deserves a raise with how entertaining he keeps his students.
Agreed. Our next package is about the art club. Here's AJ Stout with more information.
Hi, I'm AJ Stout. This is 5 Star Media, and if you love compassion and art, there is a great place for you. It's the art club, a great way to discover digital art, paintings, and sculptures, and everything you could think of when it comes to art. And let's go take a look and see what people have to say about it.
I'm Mr. Molinaro, and I'm one of 3 of the host teachers, art teachers, that sponsor Art Club. So there's Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Trinidad as well. They're every Thursday from 4 to about 5:10. The whole point of the Art Club is for art students and students that don't have art to expand what they do in class, maybe using unusual materials or techniques that we don't have the money for normal 30-some kids in a class. So we'll use some exotic materials and do some things that are a little bit different. Like we'll do some maybe stained glass or paint a billboard or mural or something like that. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
My thoughts on Art Club is I think Art Club is an amazing way to learn about like different art styles and how to like do art differently, because everyone does art very differently, and it's really cool to see different people do different art.
And we really hope you enjoyed the glimpse of our art club. It's so interesting, it's so fascinating of how different art forms are. If you would very much like to be a part of it, they're always on Thursdays. Until we meet again, I am AJ Stout. This is 5 Star Media.
Wow, well that was interesting.
I've always enjoyed art as a subject. Let's go to DCTV reporter Alex Serber in the basketball gym for more.
Today we are here to interview some coaches and players of the basketball team to get more insight and learn more about the team. Here we are talking with Hudson Smith about the basketball team and how their season is going.
We've improved a lot. Like it's a great feeling that we're starting to play as a team. Like at the beginning of the season, it wasn't that well, but now that we've played longer and stuff like that, we're starting to be more compatible and starting to win games. Some of the biggest challenges we faced this season is communication, like starting to play as a team, play as a unit, and we're also playing some pretty good teams. So going up against some of the better players in the state, it's a challenge. I do not have any pregame routines, but before every game I'll eat 1 pack of peanut M&Ms. That's my pregame routine. Our toughest opponent this season was Greenfield Central. We played the #1 player in the state, and that was a hard game. My personal goals for the rest of my season is to, I need to start getting in the groove myself, hitting shots more, and I just want to overall just get better.
Here we are interviewing Coach Brycen Serber to ask him how he thinks the season is going. The start of the season.
Well, going into the season, we knew we were going to be young. Turned out that we were even younger than what we were kind of expecting. So, expectations, obviously, wasn't real sure. It was kind of a season of going into of a lot of unsures, and it took us a few to kind of figure some things out. But boys are playing great, competing, playing at a high level. It's really good. I mean, these guys have grown up playing well together. Our young group, our older guys, it's taken them some time to kind of get used to playing with these younger guys. But the chemistry is great. Kids get along really, really well on and off the court. Continue to get better. And, try to compete for a sectional championship at the end of the year. We've got some tough games coming up that's going to prep us for a tough sectional. So I think that's the goal, is just continue to improve as a unit and, see what happens at the end of the year.
Thank you for watching. That is it from the basketball team.
I'm excited to see the student versus teacher game at the pep rally later today.
Just a reminder, today is an upcoming game against Plainfield. Make sure to come out and support the basketball teams. Have you heard that TikTok might be getting banned? Let's look at our DCTV Gold News report from Kirsten Wilkerson.
Since this video has been filmed, TikTok was banned on the 19th. President Trump gave the app an extension on the ban, even though it was his idea in the first place. It's still unclear what will happen to TikTok and if it's here to stay. This video provides a perspective on how students and teachers felt at Decatur Central before the 19th ban.
Welcome to Decatur Central High School today. We're going to be interviewing students and teachers on how they feel about the potential TikTok ban.
So in my opinion, I think it's kind of silly. I think they're really focusing on the wrong things. Like, we have bigger problems than just TikTok. There's many things going around, like the LA fires and the rise of, gun violence in school, that I think we should focus more on.
I do not think that the ban on TikTok would be beneficial at this point in time. It's a very good source of information for a lot of people and a lot of ways to spread creativity and ideas the way that any other social media app has been. I think it's not backed up very well, and I think there are a lot of things that we could be focusing on right now, just in general, really.
I don't really think that there's an alternative to TikTok, because Instagram, nobody really uses Reels, and YouTube Shorts, nobody watches those, come on. And the Lemon 8 app, I hear it's like Pinterest, so just let us keep TikTok, I think.
And that is how our teachers and students at Decatur Central feel about the TikTok ban.
I'm glad that it's not banned anymore.
Agreed. It definitely sent a little shock throughout the entire U.S.
Well, that was all the DC packages for DCTV Gold.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of DCTV Gold. Go Hawks!